beep. Hi, YouTubers. It is almost time for mailbag this morning. We do mailbag at 10 o'clock. It is about 10 till, give or take. And that means in about 10 minutes we're going to start mailbag. But I thought I would go ahead and let these kittens out and get things set up for it. So if you're watching this live, we will start opening the mail in about 10 minutes. I'll talk to you more then. And if you're watching on the archive, you can either watch these kitties run around or skip ahead. I'm guessing they're going to nap through most of the mailbag because they've been going insane in here for the last hour or so. So now they're probably going to be all worn out just in time for us to start opening boxes. But we'll see. Anyway, we're going to do it in the living room. So I'm going to open this up and let them out. Maybe that'll even wake them up a little bit, I guess. We'll see. Move this camera over. Oh, I got to get the good microphone. Oh my gosh, I forgot the good microphone. How can I do that? Get that. And then you got to watch your ears. Sound. Okay, it's going to come in two stages. So the first stage is watch your ears because I'm going to be hitting the microphone and it might make a loud noise, which is happening right now. There we go. All right. Now the second stage is me switching the sound to the good microphone. And then things might get a lot louder, or they might get a lot quieter. I don't know what the relative good microphone settings are. We will find out. This takes a minute. Okay, here we go. Just, keep an ear out because it could get loud. And we're switched. Can you still hear me? Test, test. Hope you can hear me. Sorry, I think that's the first time I've done that on the archive, so my apologies. Now let's see what the camera's pointing at. I want to move it a little bit so I can rotate the package. That's not bad. We'll leave it there. Get some extra light and start the fire. A little chilly in here this morning. Couldn't hurt. There we go. Now I'll check with the Discorders to make sure you guys can hear me. I'm going to reset the camera real quick too, make sure that our sound's synchronized. Hang on. There we go. All right. Good. Okay, I'm glad you guys can hear me okay. Like I said, I'll be back in, I guess it's about more like 5 minutes now. We'll start the mailbag then. All right, kids. Hi. What are we doing? Good morning, YouTubers. Again, let's check our camera angles and play our mailbag jingle. That's how we always start. Hi, Beeper. Good to see you come right over here. All right, camera angles look nice. And how about our mailbag jingle from Sarah Donner? Oh, if I can find it. Hang on. Here we go.
Kitten Academy's where you wanna be when you are a cat. On a Saturday they can pounce playtime for the mailbag.
All right. Well, I usually start these with a little bit of news, and let's just see. Usually I get a little bit of help from the people on the chat, especially Vin, who tends to post a whole long thing. Let's see. This week we had these guys go in for their second vaccines, and that all went very well. Let's see, you see Gabby's Kittens and Gab up in the corner there, and I would just recommend if you want to know their names or see some really good photos of them or anything else about Gabby and her kittens, you should definitely check our website right now. Our website is kitten.academy. That's it. There's no comms, there's no W's, it's just kitten.academy. And if you hop over there, the top news right now is close-up pictures of Gabby and her kittens. So I think you will appreciate that. In other news, I had something I wanted to talk about that's not on this list, and now I've completely lost what it was. Oh no, it is on the list, and I haven't lost it. We are going to be broadcasting the regular Kitten Academy live stream on the Dr. Seuss Facebook page today, starting at 9 o'clock Pacific. And I certainly hope I've done my math right in assuming that 9 o'clock Pacific it's like noon here on the East Coast, right? Somebody help me out with that. Make sure that I'm right, because if I'm wrong, we're going to have some major timing issues. But if I'm right, then I want to wrap this mailbag up by 11 o'clock. So we're going to go 1 hour. We've got a lot of mail. We may not make it through, but I still want to wrap up by 11 because I've got a lot to prepare for that Dr. Seuss stream on the Dr. Seuss Facebook page. It's very exciting, and I hope if you get the chance, once it gets started, we'll tweet it and we'll post about it on our Facebook page with some links, and I hope you go check it out. In theory, it should be pretty much the same as the regular Kitten Academy live stream, but it's got a little bit of fun Dr. Seuss branding on the overlay, and of course, they're wonderful people who are doing this all to help support us. So we're very happy about it, and would like to kind of give back to them however we can. If that means driving a little traffic to their Facebook page or getting some attention for them, then we are just way too happy to do that. And I think that is about it. Yeah. I'm being told 3-hour difference, so it's 11 a.m. All right. Well, that means we got to knock this off even earlier, if that's right. For some reason, I thought it was 4. Now there's some contention about it. All right. Let's ask the internet real quick here. Let's see. We will ask it, what time is 9 a.m. Eastern? Which is, that's the right time, right? That's Pacific? No, I want 9 a.m. Pacific in Eastern. Yes, okay, that's what I want. Pacific time to Eastern, 12 o'clock Saturday, it does say. So there must be some confusion about daylight savings time or something, but according to this, it is 12 o'clock. And then we'll just have to see if that's not right. But I think now the general consensus is it is noon. So good. Okay, I still want to wrap this up by 11. Like I said, I've got some things I want to get done in preparation for that Dr. Seuss stream. But boy, am I excited. They already sent us a whole bunch of stuff. You saw the box. Gabby's box upstairs is decorated with those truffalo trees, the truffle trees. And we've got thing 1 and thing number 2 that have been hanging out in the main room for the last few days. And we've got the Grinch, and Max is the name of the dog. Someone pointed that out to me. I just can't remember this stuff. And that will also be showing up. So that's all fun. And they're really sweet people. Now, speaking of things that are really, really sweet, I have something to start with that is just super touching. And I did promise I would start with it, and I don't know if that meant before or after the letters. So I'm just going to go by the letter of my promise and start with it. And that is this package here, which says it is from Staples, but it is not actually from Staples. It is actually from everybody on the Discord chat, and particularly, I think, arranged by Dr. Brew. Dr. Brew, our good friend who coordinates so many awesome things and is just the sweetest person. She's also the one that has invented the KA Con that we hold every year and manages arranging that every year. And she now runs her own little Foster stream also on YouTube, which is you can find under Brew Cats. It's just BRU, Brew Cats. So she got everybody on our Discord server together to sign cards, sign a card, a book, I don't know what you call it, basically a thank you for DJ and for all the rest of the doctors and professionals at DJ's hospital that we are going to give to them. And that's this right here. Look at that. It says, thank you for keeping our humans alive. It's a thank you, I guess, from the little kittens that are all over here for the doctors. Isn't that wonderful? What great art, too. So we've got, it's just the sweetest thing. And I know I'll never be able to read all of it, and I'm not going to try either. It's probably awfully sweet for what we'd like on this stream anyway. I say sweet, I mean, a little bit sad too, but it's awesome. And everybody then on the chat could go into this document and contribute either just their words of thanks or even art. We've got some art in here and stuff. And it's fantastic. It's a whole book of thank yous for DJ and for the team. And it starts out with Brews, which I think I can read, or at least mostly. It says, Dear nurses, doctors, CNAs, med techs, admins, and all other medical personnel, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you for risking your health and the health of your families to support the public. We're thinking about you and praying for you every day. You are superheroes and you are appreciated. So it goes on from there, but it's really, really sweet, and all of it's sweet. And there's people here from all over the world that have come together to say thanks to DJ and to everybody else that works there. So thank you guys all on the Discord. I've said it a million times that the folks on our Discord server are the best people in the world. And it's not the first time that they've put stuff like this together for people that are associated with Kitten Academy. And it's the sweetest, most wonderful thing. Thank you so much for that. And I know DJ is going to appreciate it. And I've said this on the chat, I suspect I'm going to have to find a way to mail it or sneak it to the hospital people myself, because I know DJ's very shy about stuff like this, and she probably isn't going to want to have to be the one that brings it to the hospital. But I will find a way to make sure it gets there. So thank you all so much. It's so sweet. This art on the front is just awesome. Very cool. And it's all nicely bound too, so they can pass it around and share it with each other, and everybody gets a chance to take a look at it. Bruce says show the last page. I think I did, didn't I? I did, but here I can show. I think this is what she means by the last page. It says our favorite superheroes wear masks, and it's a little drawing of a kitten wearing a green scrub top and a stethoscope and a mask and little blue nitrile gloves. It's so cute. It says, and gloves and scrubs and stethoscopes. Now more than ever, thanks for all you do for the health of our communities. And this art and sentiment is from Lily Cat's mom. How sweet is that? Just the greatest. The whole thing is fantastic, and I'm so touched that everybody would participate in putting that together for DJ and for the people that she works with every day. So, like I said, I'll make sure that she gets that. Really, it's just really fantastic. It's heartwarming, and it's great to show those folks some appreciation too. I try to show DJ appreciation on a fairly regular basis, not just during crises. So Anyway, there you have it. Thank you so much. I can't say enough thanks, Dr. Brew. It's hard to move on from that, but considering I'd like to get through this in an hour, I've got to keep this rolling. So we're going to move right on. Here we have a card that is covered in little Easter eggs. It's very cute, front and back. Oh, and let's see what we got here. It says it's a little kid sitting next to a kitten, and the little boy, I think little boy maybe, is saying, "I hope the Easter Bunny has a big basket of goodies," and the cat is saying, "I hope he has a limp." Okay, I get it. That's cute. Yeah, I don't know if this is a little boy or a little girl, but I had this exact same hair when I was this age. It was pure white and cut in like a bowl cut like that. I think you'd call it a bowl cut. And here we have, all right, wow, we have Dear Chris, DJ faculty, and students, happy Easter. You always inspire me with your kindness and generosity, always, but especially in times of uncertainty and confusion. The beacon of light you provide has shone that much more brightly now that it is needed most. Thank you and love, Cecilia. And inside there's some extra bunny stickers, and I think this is especially funny because there's one that's wrapped in foil like a chocolate Easter bunny would be, and its head has come off in the mail, just like the first thing that you do when you get a chocolate Easter bunny. So that seems very appropriate. And it's also pretty cool. I like the little foil and everything. I'm sorry if the head has broken off. Very cute, though. Hi, this is Clax. Claxy. Hi, you want to sit in my lap? You like to just snuggle up, I know. I know you do. Little Claxon. Hi. Well, thank you very much, Cecilia, right? Is that right? That's right. Yes. Okay. Thank you very, very much. It's very sweet of you to say that, and I appreciate it. Okay, this one says it is from the Tiny Plants, whom we know all too well. And inside we have, aw, it's a little Easter card that has a bird and some, it appears to be eggs hanging from a line and a cat wearing bunny rabbit ears. And on the back it says, note, Mew, Mr. A, Mew, Dr. DJ, Mew, 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 Squeak, Mew, Meow, Mew, 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 Burble, Mew, 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 Chirrup, Mew, 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 Mew. And then there's a translation which says, hi, Mr. A and Dr. DJ. We're very happy with our new humans, but miss you too and hope you are well. Say hi to the faculty for us. Happy Easter from Thistle, Moss, and Fern. How sweet. And it is a pop-up Easter card. Look at that. And we can just put this little tab here so it stays standing up. It says, have a perfect Easter. I see what you did there. And it's a very fuzzy little kitty with actual fur and a bow and some little birds and eggs. Super cute. I should check the camera real quick to make sure when I set things on the floor they're still visible. Let me have a look. Just double check. Yes. Oh, that's perfectly visible. Wow, I couldn't have done that better. Excellent. All right. Let's keep going. Thank you so much, Thistle, Moss, and Fern. Super sweet. We have one more card or letter today. If I can figure out how to open it. That's interesting. It is sealed on the side. A little unusual. Oh, it's long. I see. This is cute. It is a cat with a rabbit and some Easter eggs, and the cat again is wearing some rabbit ears, which apparently is a thing that cats should be doing this weekend. And it says, Dear Mr. A and Dr. DJ, thought would brighten your day a little with a cute Easter card. You bring so much joy to so many people by letting us watch and adopt sweet kittens and mom cats. Thank you for being the wonderful people you are and sharing your lives with us. Happy Easter from Linda and Matt, aka Callie Mo and Sir Geek. And I think this is another pop-up card. Look at that. Happy Easter. And this one's got the same sort of scene as on the front with the cat and the little rabbits and the eggs. And there's a pull tab here. Oh, they move. Oh, look at that. Hang on. Let's see if I can show this to you guys. It's kind of hi, Smuggy. Hi. Well, it's cute that you want to be involved. There we go. They're jumping, little leaping rabbits. Very cool. Happy Easter. Thank you so much. All right. I'll put that over here. I'll put this right here. We can decorate those. Maybe we'll put them on the fireplace mantle or something. That would be a good place for them, wouldn't it? You're covered in glitter now. There must have been a little bit of glitter on both of those cards. There was. I see you're very sparkly kitty right now, Claxon. Okay. Hi, Belle. I don't think I mentioned it, but Belle spent all night out last night. The first time that she's been allowed to spend the whole night out in the house instead of in the room with her kittens, and she did great. There were no scuffles with the faculty. She did. She'd like to walk around and meow really loudly, though. I think she's trying to get Ari's attention. She's kind of sweet on him. So that was that, though. Okay. I'm not going to try to rush it, but we've got about 45 minutes. We've got a bunch of boxes. I think we'll be okay, but I should definitely make an effort to keep things moving right along. So we're going to do that. Also, let's see if these treats are a bigger hit this week than they were last week. Wow, it's hard to believe it was just last week that these treats were too big for these kids, and now I feel like they're a bit fit. Smuggy's definitely going to check them out. You want one? Actually, you want yours up here in the lap so you don't have to get up? What do you think? You want one? One of those? Smuggy, you are just blocking the whole camera. Guess that's okay. Belle, you want one? How about you? Foggy, you want one? Put yours right. Put it on your paw. There you go. Foggy's sitting back there behind me. I don't know if you can see. I mean, you can't see it through Belle anyway. Well, that was a hit with some of us, not with others. Okay, Belle, here, you left one back there. You don't even realize. Claxon, you want more. Here, look, eat those ones there that little Beep didn't take. Beep, why don't you come up here and you can at least look at this one. Smuggy, I'm going to move you back here a little bit and you can have that there. You can have that there. Now you had way too many, Smuggy. You didn't eat yours either, Foggy, huh? So just for Claxon? Only Claxon likes these of the kids. That's all right, though. Smuggy, do you want this one that Beep wouldn't eat? Okay, but I'm telling you, that's all. You just ate way too many. You're just going to make yourself sick. All right. Well, what was I saying? I was saying we got to keep this thing rolling. So let's do it. We have what appears to be a drop shipment from Petco. Hopefully there's a note. I don't know that there will be. Oh, some people did send me messages this week, and I'm not going to remember who, so that's my mistake. There is not a note here. There's not a note here, but let me just check the phone real quick because I have a suspicion who this wonderful turtle, sea turtle, it's a sea turtle, and it has a little pocket in the bottom so that you can fill it with this catnip. How cool. And I think if I don't want to just, dead air while I'm trying to look this stuff up on my phone. No, I don't actually know who this one is from. Sorry. I should, probably, but I've gotten so many messages this week that now I don't know what's what anymore. Anyway, if you're on the Discord chat, definitely take credit for it. And if you are not on the Discord chat, then still take credit for it. I hope you do. It's a very cute little turtle. It's very shiny. And it is called the Tipsy Turtle, and it is for the play style of excitement. It says play style excitement. Well, that's definitely appropriate for these kitties because they are wild most of the time. I think they wore themselves out this morning just before Mailbag when they were running around and causing such a ruckus, and they were dragging that big blue tunnel all around their room and knocking it into the camera. It was something else. It really was something else, wasn't it, Beeper? Smuggy, if you're waiting for more treats, you're not going to get them. You had enough. You definitely had enough. Go steal some of the kitten's food. I know you like to do that. Anyway, it is a very cute turtle, and until I hear otherwise, I will plan on distributing it to these kids. Oh, okay, good. No, that is from Hell's Dells. Good. The Hell's Dells is the one that I suspected. So that's from Hell's Dells. Thank you so much for the sweet turtle. That's very cute. It's interesting you say you sent it from Amazon, but it came to us clearly from Petco, so they must have done, it must have been like a third party shipping kind of deal. That all works. Very cool. Hells Dells, thank you so much for the turtle, and you can let me know if there was some particular purpose that you wanted that put to. Okay, we got to keep it going. Foggy, you just hissed at Smuggy. I saw that, and I heard it. And I don't know why you would do that, because she's a sweetheart, and you're a sweetheart, too. I know you are. Aw, this says, one for the Academy and one to go home with Foghorn from Sherry. All right, let's see. What have we got here, Sherry? Oh, this is cute. It is ScoBuddy brand eye tear stain remover wipes. It has no alcohol, mild ingredients, and it inhibits bacteria and removes tear marks, only suitable for pets. I did not know there was a product that was specifically for this, but I know someone that we can try it out on right now. Let's do that. Let's try it out. I know I'm trying to keep this mailbag going, but it just so happens that Foggy has just wandered within grabbing range. Yes, you have, and now I got you. Now I got you, Foggy. But now I've got to hold you with one hand because I know you just are going to want to run away. Oh, look at that. Each of these boxes contains 2 little plastic tins. And we've had this conversation before. Yes, you can have a plastic tin. I have determined that you can, in fact. So that's the rule. It is a plastic tin. Some people would say that was a contradiction, an oxymoron. I say don't call people names. All right, let's see. Right in here. Well, that's cute. It's a little wet pad. It's circular. And no offensive smells. Oh, anything's going to offend you, though, getting your eyes wiped, isn't it? Isn't it? Oh, I know. I know. Oh, I got that eye real clean. Can we do the other one? Come on. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I know you don't love having your eyes cleaned up. That's why you've got eye boogers all the time. Oh. All right, let's do this. Let's give you a little scruff. And let's just put you on your back. Just clean this up real gentle. Real gentle. Mostly gentle. That one's really stuck on there, isn't it? Little tiny foggy beans. Wow. You got some persistent eye goobers. They just really hang in there, huh? There we go. Now we got it all. Now we got it all. Good, good. Nice clean face, but it's very wet. Okay, let me dry you off a little. I'll just use my t-shirt for that part, okay? Got it? There, that wasn't so bad. It wasn't really so bad, was it? Do you want a treat? Which treats do you like? Do you like these chicken ones? I can't remember which ones you like. Do you like a little freeze-dried chicken? Do you? You just not like anything right now because I just humiliated you in front of the whole world? Oh, okay. All right, bye-bye. Good to see you. Bye. I think you can see her on the other camera. She just ran very offended over to the cat tree where she's going to pout. I know you want it, Smuggy, but you've had so many treats already. Beeper, you want this part? There you go. It's right there. Right there. Do you like these? I think you do. I remember you do. Well, that is an excellent gift, even if Foggy probably would rather that we didn't. This is awesome. It's exactly what Foggy needs. So I will leave this one out, and we keep all this kind of stuff in these cabinets that are just off camera that way. So I'm just going to slide it right over there. And this one I need to somehow set aside for Foggy so that when I bring it down to the endowments, I don't forget. So I'm just going to write Foggy on this box real quick, as though I wouldn't remember who it was for when I saw what it was. Oh, that's super cool. Thank you so much. Now I don't know what to do with this right now. Do you want it? You can't eat this. You can't eat those eye boogers. Oh, here, I'll put it in there. That's where all the trash is going. So, okay. Next we have a package with a black hole stamp. Very cool. And it also says on the bottom, hello to Monroe Post Office staff. Greetings from Bonnie, Scotland. Very cool. Let's see what it contains. Okay. Oh, this is very cool. The Edinburgh. Okay, it's the news. It's a newspaper. It's for me, and they are locking down. Okay, well that should be interesting to read too, because it's definitely some news this time. Normally, I love it when people send newspapers from their local area, but my favorite part usually is reading the advertisements, because local advertisements, first off, are an art form that is just, it's rapidly vanishing from this earth, I think, but it is the best. Local ads are just, they're so fantastic, and they're so, mostly just so amateur, and you really get a feeling for sort of the people and their concerns, and the things that they find to be important to them. Local ads are the best. I love it. Plus, you find out what's valuable there, what people are advertising. So it's all fun. Wow, Maggie just climbed over the fence. She gets along okay with Belle, so I don't mind her being in here. This one will probably be interesting, not just for the ads though, but also for the news. So that's pretty cool. I'm going to really enjoy this. Garden Keep Fit Granddad is a star. I'll have to read about that too. That sounds especially relevant. Okay, let's see. Oh, sealed with a loving paw print, it says. Maggie, what did you just take out of there? Oh, she didn't take that out of there, did she? She's got a silver vine stick that she was just, I think, carrying. Okay. Anyway, sealed with a loving paw print. Oh, it says Easter wishes, and it's a little bunny on an egg. And inside it says, Edinburgh. Okay, I'm not going to try, because no matter how I say it, it's going to be wrong. Evening news is enclosed for Mr. A, of course. Thank you so much. To Mr. A and DJ and all the furries, wishing you fluffy bunnies and chocolate eggs all the way. Just a wee card to wish you a very happy Easter and to say a big thank you for all you do to help cats and kittens. Your dedication is amazing. And then it says, lots of love from Joanne, your greatest Scottish fan. Well, Joanne, thank you so much. And I really appreciate the newspaper, too. I think this is going to be fascinating. From Thursday, March 26th. Wow, trusted news since 1873. That's a long time for a paper to be in business. I'm excited to check that out. Thank you again so much for sending it. What are you coughing about over there, Beeper? Are you about to throw up your treats? Beeper, get it out, Beeper. What? Come here. Come here, let's check you out. Come on, cough it up. You don't have anything in your mouth, do you? No, that little freeze-dried treat was a little dry, huh? You get some dust down the wrong way? Okay, cough it up. You got it. You got it. She's like, stop hitting me. Stop it. Okay. Okay, you got this. Maybe go drink some water, huh? You feel better. A lot of tiny beavers. All right. Oh, moving right along. Oh, cool. What is this for? Wow. All right, we have a second option for a Jubal. This is awesome. It says, since Jubal went home with Tink, I figure a tiger would be a great replacement from Travis. All right, Travis, just to be clear, Jubal is going home with Belle. Jubal is definitely going home with Belle, though, so it's nice to have a fun replacement. And I think a full-size tiger is definitely a cool replacement. This thing is awesome. Although we also do have now, someone sent in the last mailbag, was it the last one or the one before? A replacement Jubal. So we've also got a spare, a reserve clone, a clone of the original. Probably the last one to be had anywhere in the world because he was a limited run thing. This is a very cute little tiger. Wow. I love it. Travis, that's so cute. Cool. Thank you very much. He's super sweet. He's got a little bit of fur on his eye. All right, there we go. We got that. Oh, he's got a good nose, too. Travis, that's super cute. Oh, Belle, do you want another one? Do you want this to go home with you, too? You're going to take this one and Jubal? I don't think you can have both. I don't think you can have both, but you're definitely taking Jubal home with you, aren't you? Jubal's that little stuffed lion that you guys have all seen her carrying it around like a kitten. She almost, a lot of people have called her a little brown kitten. They think that she thinks that it is a kitten. She might. Who knows? Who knows what she thinks, but she does like it. She carries it around a lot. Don't you, Belle? It's sweet to see you out here. Your fur has gotten so silky. Oh my gosh. And shiny. Some very healthy fur. You should do ads. You should do fur ads. Like those Pantene things, right? Sure. You could be a model. Oh boy. I recognize some of the items that are in this package already. Where's the note? Oh, people, why? Why do you do this to me? I was just saying that Kara and Greg, who recently adopted Tink, left us some chocolates, some imported chocolates from an imported chocolate place, an UK imports place that's in Bethel, where the Danbury Animal Welfare Society is. I did not know it was there. Anyway, it had a whole bunch of chocolate in it and some biscuits and some shortbread, ginger shortbread, in fact, which I've never heard of ginger shortbread. And I managed to not even open it because it sounds to me like ginger shortbread is exactly the kind of thing that DJ would really like. So I've been saving it for her. But anyway, my point was that they left it here when they adopted Tank, and I just opened it like 3 days ago, and I already ate all the chocolate that was in there, all of it. I can't stop myself. It's crazy. So anyway, this is a super cute card because the card has a bunny who's wearing socks on his ears, 2 different socks, in fact. One of them has been colored in specifically to make it a different colored sock, and it says hair extensions. Hair extensions. Wow, that's considering I was just making hair jokes about you and your Pantene commercials, that's too appropriate. It says, hope your Easter's long on happy. Ah, that's cute. Okay. It says, treats for Mr. A and DJ. Treats for Floofy, Gabby, Scuttlebutt, Prattle, Banter, and Blarney. We so enjoy your kitten streaming. Stay safe and healthy. Happy Easter from Penny and Gary. Penny and Gary, thank you guys so much. You guys have sent me some stuff. Let me show everybody. First off, we have another local paper, which I just love. I don't need to go into all the reasons I love local papers again, but it appears to be 7 days from Vermont, I think. So it appears to be, 7daysvt.com, so that makes it a Vermont newspaper. And I'm very interested to see what that's all about. Awesome. And Purell sanitizing wipes. My goodness. Now we are rich. Seriously though, this is these days, this is super generous. This is like including a literal gold bar in your package. That's really something. Thank you so much for sending those. Those will absolutely get used to the appropriate purpose. Oh, not just one. Hand sanitizing wipes, 2 of them. You know, I think these would go really well in our cars because we've got the Purell. We've still got enough Purell on the wall in our wall dispensers that we use for the Kitten Academy, that we've got that around the house. Those wipes will go great on the road. My gosh, very, very generous of you. That's awesome. In some sense, that might be the most valuable thing that we have ever been sent in the current economy, so to speak.
So that was super cool. Thank you very much for those. Oh, I was going to say, we've still got the bottles of the stuff that go in our wall dispensers that I use all the time on the stream. You guys have seen it. We bought those so that we could go from one class to another with one might have a URI or something and not spread it from one to the other. So, we've been doing those for a long time. Actually, I think originally one of our fans sent it in for that reason, and then we've sort of maintained it since then. And it's a good thing that they come with such giant bottles of hand sanitizer that go into them, because it could be a while before we get to refill them. But the good news is that what's in there is going to last us a long time. So these will be great to take on the road, though, because you can't get it to go on the road these days. It's perfect. It's very generous of you. Now, the rest of what you have sent is exactly the kind of thing I was just talking about, where I eat all that chocolate. And here you've sent Ghirardelli dark chocolate raspberry. Chocolate and fruit together is definitely like one of my biggest weaknesses, like orange chocolate or raspberry chocolate like that. And this one is a chocolate caramel, which caramel is DJ's weakness, although she doesn't always like it if there's chocolate involved. So I may end up just eating both of these myself. Guess we'll find out. And then you sent, I see, some other treats. You sent Kinder eggs. These are, well, we'll get to that in a second. You also sent Whiskas Perfectly Chicken Entree, food for cats, made with flaked cuts of real chicken. That sounds like something that the kids are going to like quite a bit, so we'll let them try this out. Of course, Gabby's kids, they're going to probably have about a month before they're ready for anything like this. But it looks delicious, actually. I would almost eat that. Don't put it too close to the chocolate or I will. Then you sent Kinder Joy. Now, you guys may know that they have Kinder eggs overseas. That DJ was actually the first one to introduce me to Kinder eggs, because she grew up with Kinder eggs, but we've never had them in the United States, ever. So I've never heard of them before DJ told me about them. And they are little eggs that have they're chocolate eggs, and the chocolate, inside the chocolate, you break it open, there's a little toy inside, they're cute little toys. They're really fun. So you can't have those in the United States. They're actually contraband here. People have sent some to us, and we've brought some in ourselves, and it's not a big deal. But technically in the United States, you can't sell food if the food has something that's inedible inside it. So you can't sell a regular Kinder Egg here because it's chocolate and it's got the inedible toy in the middle, even though the toy's in like this big plastic egg that you couldn't possibly accidentally eat. It's just inconceivable. Still, you can't have them here. It's interesting. We've also got, there's like a Mardi Gras tradition, which I can't remember the name of, but they've got like a cake or a loaf of bread or something, and they put a little plastic baby toy in it. And all I know is that they can't, so the bakeries can't sell them with the toy already in. They have to sell it separately, and then you have to put it in yourself, because otherwise they wouldn't be able to do it. So just one of the ways that things in the United States are the way they are. So this is the United States version of the Kinder Egg, which I have never had. This is Kinder Joy, and the reason that it's different is I guess it comes in separate parts. There's like one part that is chocolate and then a whole separate thing in there that has a little toy. I don't know, I've never seen one, but I'm gonna have to check these out. I do it right now, but then, man, I don't want to start in on the chocolate this early in the day. Considering you sent so much, I'm gonna eat it all. And if I start now, it's just downhill from there. It really is. Oh. Anyway, I honestly, though, thank you. I really do appreciate it, even though I make all these grumblings about wrecking my diet. I can do that. I will do that. So there you have it. Thank you guys so much. That is really, really sweet stuff to send. I appreciate it, especially the hand wipes. Wow, I mean, that's really, like I said, that is something else. Okay, let's put these aside for Gabby and her kids. Now, who was hissing? Maggie, don't start trouble with the kittens, because then you're going to set off Belle, and you guys have such a good relationship so far. Picking on her kids is not going to improve it. All right, Maggie just wants to lay down in front of the fire. Just wants the kids out of the way. I don't know how well you guys can see past this pile of stuff now that we're accumulating here, or what's on the camera, but the two kittens and Maggie in a little face-off. Clax, you gonna get Maggie? You gonna show Maggie who's boss? Clax has her little ears scorched. Looks like a bat. Big ears for that little tiny face. Too cute. All right, well, 3 more packages, 20 minutes. I feel like we're moving this thing right on schedule. So let's see how we're doing. Wow. Mm-hmm. What do we got in here? Oh, this is cute. The note says, Mr. A, what could be better than a cardboard box inside a cardboard box? You can deploy wherever you like from your minion, from Lisa. Lisa, thank you so much. Lisa calls herself our minion because she is the one that manages our Facebook page and responds to all the messages on Facebook and our private messages on Twitter. Kind of a social media person. And this is a cardboard box inside of a cardboard. Oh, I see. So this is an interesting idea. It's basically a box that contains a cat scratcher, and I think that the reason it's so tall, let's just find out since we're just going to put it somewhere around the academy. Anyway, this looks like the kind of cat scratcher that Smokey really likes. This might end up being good for Smokey. It says it is a cat scratching box with 5 replaceable cardboard. My guess is, yes, apparently it works pretty well. Maggie, you didn't waste a second, did you? Wow. So the reason it's so tall is it's got 5 scratchers stacked inside it. And I guess presumably once they tear up the one on top, you can just shuffle them and have a nice fresh top here for them to scratch on. So that's pretty cool. That's a fun idea. Thank you so much for sending this. It comes with a little bit of catnip so that we could put the catnip in there to get them all interested in it if we had to. But I mean, you saw Maggie. It seems like it works even without the catnip. Very cool. I don't know if I'm going to put this in my office where Smokey can find it, or maybe even in the hallway, kind of near where Smokey's heated bed is. Might not be a bad idea. There's a weird corner in the upstairs hallway that I might be able to fit this into. I'll give it a try. That's really cool. I think that's going to be a hit with Smokey in particular, but we'll see. We'll see what she thinks. Lisa, thank you so much. And it is. It's the cardboard box itself that it came in is probably also going to be as much of a hit. Thanks for sending that. You really didn't need to do that. Okay. Oh. Let's see. This is, like I said, this is the kind of thing that Smokey has gone for in the past, though, so she may end up going for that one. Probably not immediately, though. She's just standing here staring at kittens right now. Oh, so am I. Okay. All right. Here we have, no, I don't know what it is, but it looks like it came through the Bradley International Airport. Mm-hmm. Is there a card in there? Did I just cut through a card? No, just a label. Okay. Oh, but there is a note, and it says right on top, the note, and it's underlined. Look at that. All right. Once again, you get props from J. Walter Weatherman. Oh, what a cool note. Okay, from Stacy in Louisiana. And it says, Dear Mr. A and DJ, greetings from the swamps of Louisiana. I apologize for the boring black and white letter, but my state's stay-at-home order has prevented me from getting out to find an interesting or attractive card like most of your viewers tend to find. I tend to liven it up a little with stickers, which you have done. There's little paw print stickers, and there's some little sticker here that's 2 kittens in a paper bag and a tuna can with a little fish. It's very cute, actually. This is adorable. Plus, you've got the state of Louisiana right in the middle of the card letter, so that's actually very cool. It says, I was fortunate enough to stumble upon Kitten Academy on YouTube the day that Taylor and the Tiny Pants arrived. What fun it has been to watch those kittens and the kittens in the subsequent classes grow. Watching them after a tiring day of work is just the best. Our home is one with only a solo cat named Allie. Allie cat. I see what you did there. That's cute. She says she's a 15-year-old calico who's quite chatty and entertaining even at 15. It's hard to believe she's 15 years old because she is a spry one. I don't know if we'll ever get another one, but if we do, maybe it can be one who's been educated properly in how to cat at Kitten Academy. I purchased the enclosed bed from Possum Couture. I can't even talk today for words that are normal words. I purchased the enclosed bed for Allie after your awesome minion, Lisa, sent me the name of that vendor. Unfortunately, they sent the wrong color, but they will be replacing it. I hope you can use this one for the faculty or as part of an endowment for one of the whistles. Or the just born kittens, no names at the time of this writing. It's totally up to you. Although I did open it before I realized it was the wrong color, it has not been used. Watching the love you show these kittens and cats that are in your care for such a small part of their lives is both remarkable and inspiring. How lucky every kitten who lands at Kitten Academy truly is. Thanks again for all you do for the kittens and mom cats. It takes a very special person to clean up poop, vomit, and pee day after day and to do it so joyfully. I hope that the two of you stay well during this pandemic. We appreciate the hard work that DJ does every day to keep others safe. Sincerely, Stacy. P.S. My husband and I have attending KA-Con on our bucket list. Oh, that's awesome. Stacy, thank you so much. Your card, it really is cute. You've got your, I don't want to see if I can cover up your address here and show this to everybody. Look how cute this is. It's got the state of Louisiana in the middle and the little cats in the bag here and a little tuna can and some paw prints up at top. I think you did a great job. It is fantastic. And the note, like you've only been watching a little while, but I guess there's some things that people already know to do. So that's super cute. So the bed is packed up here in a plastic bag. Oh, this is a pretty one. This is a very floofy one too. It is a marshmallow style bed. Oh, it's a big one. Wow. It is a giant marshmallow style bed in a very sort of neutral cream color. It's perfect. We have a few of these around the academy already, so I don't know exactly how we will use this one, whether it will go, like you say, for an endowment, or whether it should go somewhere for the faculty to enjoy. I guess we'll make that decision. We'll just sort of play it by ear. I'll put it aside for whatever happens first. This is so sweet of you. I love these beds. So many of our cats love these beds too. I'm really surprised by that because obviously, you know, being Kitten Academy, we've seen an awful lot of cat beds come and go. And these are ones that tend to get used pretty consistently. I've seen some of the cats that just don't go for them, but I think I've seen every single one of the faculty use one of these marshmallow beds at one point or another. I've got one that's in my office, which is now Acro's office, which used to be Smokey's office. And they use that one almost every day. It's a big floofy gray one like this. And then obviously there's the one here in front of the fireplace that they tend to use quite a bit. And there's a red one that someone sent for Belle and for Belle's family that I keep having to take out of her room because even though they've learned their litter box lesson and they don't pee on the beanbag chair, it seems like that red one, it kind of sets them off in particular. So maybe this shouldn't go to one of Belle's kids. I'm not sure that they understand the marshmallow bed concept. Or it could have just been a one-time accident at this point. You know, when the last time they put it before that, they were little tiny kittens, and then obviously they didn't know. But then it did just happen like a week ago, and I'm not even sure it was one of them that did it. It could be like Loganberry snuck in and did it or something. I don't know. Anyway, I want to label this. I'm just going to label it endowment. That way we know it's not for anybody in particular, and we can use it however we want. I'll say endowment for faculty. Perfect. That's a really pretty bed, and it's so nice of you to think of us, to send it to us when it didn't work out for you. Like I said, those beds are great. Thank you so much for sending that. All right, finally, we have a box from Chewy, and if I know Chewy, there's not going to be a note in here either, and it's going to leave me a little bit mystified as to who sent it and why. So let's get right ahead of that. If you sent it, let me know. Oh, wow. Okay, we got some. Oh, hey, we got some packing material. I know what it is. Oh, wow. I've never seen some of this stuff before, though. So, okay, I'm just going to dig into it because let me see if the return address sometimes has a hint. Who sent it? No, there is no hint here. Because I've seen what some people will do when they send it to us. They'll send it to like their name, care of Kitten Academy, or to Kitten Academy, care of their name, and then the rest of our address, and then their name is in the address. That works out. But Loganberry, yeah, this is a fun toy too. You want to go get it if I throw it, buddy? If I keep it on the camera, I can't get it. It's just. Oh, that scared our little kitten though. Sorry, Clax. I'm sorry that scared you, but he wasn't going for you. He was going after that rubber ball. Those are fun toys. Well, at any rate, you guys, whoever sent this, wow, this is awesome. So first off, you sent a K&H brand thermo indoor kitty bed. It's a plug-in kitty bed. It's got a really pretty pattern on it, and it's beautiful. And I know the K&H brand because we just bought a K&H brand heated bed for Smokey. It's upstairs in the hallway, and she uses it all the time. We put like 3 or 4 different cat beds up there in the hallway, and there was one, her favorite cat bed, I included in there. It's this little gray one that she always sleeps in. And when I put the beds together with the one K&H heated bed, she chooses the K&H heated bed every time. So it was a really good choice to get one for her. And so I know that they're good beds, and I know that the cats really like them. So this is a heated plug-in K&H thermo bed. It's a lot bigger than the one that I got her in the hallway, and it's got this really cool leopard print too. So let me know what you want me to do with it. Otherwise, I'll use it the same way as one of the options for Smokey to sleep in probably. That's really cool. Plus, here's something I've never seen before: a K&H hanging cat condo. Wow, it is heavy too. This is very heavy. K&H hanging cat condo. Oh, there's a better picture on this side. It is apparently a cat condo full of little cat boxes that you can hang on a door. You hang it on a door. Sturdy enough for rough play, it says. And I guess it's got some straps, so you can strap it and hang it on a door. That's a really cool idea. I wonder if we can use it on the kitten room door, or if we should put it somewhere else. Hey, Maggie, what was that about? That was Loganberry. You don't need to attack him for any reason. Come on, let's push you over the fence. Come on. I didn't see who started that, but wow, I got Belle's attention too. Go on. Let's go do something else, Maggie. I don't know. Sometimes, a lot of times, Loganberry can also start trouble, so that could have been him. But the last thing, no, Loganberry, don't follow her right now. I don't want Loganberry to go get on beat now that there was just some stress. So I'm going to put him over too in just a second. Actually, that was the last thing to open. Oh, but there's a label here. Does this give us any clue who this came from? It does not. It does not. Let's see if chat gives me any clue who this came from. Oh, I've got him here. Oh, hang on. Okay. Do-do-do-do-do. I see. I see. Somebody says that people have used shoe racks that hang on doors for cats, and that they really like them. So I guess that's where this idea came from. But hey, Loganberry, relax, buddy. I got you. Why are you getting so wiggly? You're not usually wiggly. Is it because I'm not petting you? I'm not actively petting you. Come here. Yeah, I know. You're a little worked up right now. What is it? Did you start the trouble with Maggie? Did you? Was that you that started that, or was it her that started that? I don't even know. Okay, you're getting too much. Nope, I'm putting you out. Come on, let's go. Oh, I've never never seen Loganberry start trouble with Maggie before, so that's why I guess it was Maggie that started that one. But Loganberry has been a little bit of a bully to mom cats, especially lately. I've seen him starting trouble with Brooke. He's the one that picks on Brooke, so Brooke doesn't pick on him. He's always the one that starts it with Brooke, which is a very bold choice considering what a scrapper she can be. Also, he did start into it with Tink too. He would be the one that would be sort of aggressive towards Tink. He's so funny when he's aggressive, though. I know I caught this on one of the close-ups where instead of like being like growling and angry and stuff, he makes this funny little high-pitched meow to try to be intimidating. It's adorable, frankly. If it didn't actually work and start trouble, I would think it was the cutest thing. So yeah, he's a bit of a troublemaker, but I still don't see necessarily who sent this. There's no note, and nobody yet is taking any credit. So maybe we'll find out later who it was, or maybe not. I don't know. Or maybe they sent me a private message, or maybe they didn't. Okay. So anyway, whoever sent it, this is a very cool idea, and I don't know if we're, like I said, I don't know if we'll put it on the door here, because the only doors we have that open that swing are the two double doors, and they're a little loose sometimes. Well, on the other hand, the one side of it is the side that latches into the frame is that's pretty sturdy. We could put it on one of those potentially, or we could use it somewhere else entirely for the faculty to play in. I don't know. Whoever sent it must have had some idea what they wanted us to do with the bed and the door hanger, if you wanted us to use it for an endowment, or if you wanted us to use it ourselves, or if you wanted it in the kitten room. Let me know. Oh, it's from Vicky Miller on the chat. Vicky Miller, thank you so much. And Vicky says use it where you like. All right, well, we'll figure it out. I can't wait for DJ to see it. She'll probably have some idea what to do with it. It's beautiful. They're both really, really cool. Wow, thank you, Vicky. Super awesome. Okay, it is almost 11. I can't believe we made it all the way through in time. That's pretty cool, actually. Good job for me. And what we usually do to wrap up Mailbag is I leave the archive running and leave these kittens running around. I get all this stuff cleaned up and put away as best I can. And then I'll come back and say thanks again, and we will wrap it up the archive. Just keep in mind, today is we are live streaming starting in about an hour to the Dr. Seuss Facebook page, and I will definitely tweet and make some messages about it when that starts, so you can just check it out over there. I'm sure that they will appreciate the extra traffic, and they so deserve it, because them bringing attention to us in this way is just so sweet. And they started all off when they first wrote to me. They said, we just love watching Kitten Academy here at Dr. Seuss, and we would like to, do a little something for you. So it's just so thoughtful and sweet of them. Just wonderful folks. So yeah, so that's coming up in about an hour. The practical upshot of that, though, is that in order to do that for them today, and it's today only from, for like 8 hours, but during those 8 hours, in order to get the stream to broadcast to them on Facebook, I have to use our backup encoder, and that's the one that currently runs the faculty stream. So practically speaking, there won't be any faculty stream today. I know it's on right now. If you're watching, hello, you can see that camera. I know, it's back there. But that's going to go away in just a little bit as soon as I get this stuff put up. But it will be back late tonight, and after the Dr. Seuss thing is wrapped up. So it's worth it, though. It's really worth it. And if you're concerned, this regular stream, if you're watching right now on YouTube, that's not going anywhere, no changes at all. You can continue to watch us 24 hours a day on YouTube. We would not change that. Believe me, we wouldn't. So definitely just keep on watching if that's your deal. All right, little beeper, I got to put this stuff away. You want to help? Why don't you get something like, you want to get this box for me? Take it downstairs? No? Beep, I thought you were going to be helpful. I gave you treats. Okay. All right. Well, let me start packing it up. Thank you, guys. Thanks to everybody that sent everything. It's wonderful. And even though I complain about the chocolate, I do love it. I secretly, not even so secretly, just I do love it. That's why I eat it all so quickly, and it's so bad for me. but it's great. Yeah. Oh, these are cool. I really can't wait to see whether the cats get into this thing. This cat that's on this picture, by the way, looks exactly like Maggie. I don't know if you guys can see it. I'm going to pull this back out again. Oh, it's so heavy, too. The one that's at the top here and also featured at the bottom. Like, that could be Maggie, couldn't it? I don't know any cat that looks like this one, but this could be Maggie, and this looks like, I'm saying Chai. Is that right? Is Chai the one that looked like that? I don't know, but wow, that's just really, that's Maggie's twin. I wonder if she would like this. Seems like the kind of thing she would. All right, I'm excited to get this deployed at some point, but I'm probably not going to get to it today. What a cool idea. Oh my gosh, it weighs a ton. It must be very, well, like they say, it stands up to rough play. It must. It's very heavy. Wow, it must be super solid. Okay, I'm going to put that back in there too. And well, I guess that's good. I don't need to try to squeeze anything else in there, do I? I think we're all right. Okay. I need to write something on this. Okay, I'm going to write endow or use, and then I'm going to label it. What it is heated bed and door tree. That'll be confusing later when I try to look at the box and try to figure out what a door tree could possibly mean. That's everything back in there. All right, let me get this stuff put away. All the kittens are back there in the tree hiding out because I just made so much noise. They'll be back out. You're gonna come back out. I see you looking, Beep. Oh, I see you talking to me, Beep. What are you saying? Hi. Hi. You're talking to me. Are you gonna come over here? You gonna say that to my face? Come on, Beeper. Hi. I knew you were gonna do that. I knew you were, Beeper. You're so bold. You're very cute. You want to play with this? You just want to know what's going on all the time. Too sweet, Beepers. Okay. One thing. Leave his eye goober wipes out right and torture you with them all day long. You look so good right now. You look really good. Show everybody how cute you look. together. Oh. Keeper, I thought you were going to carry this downstairs. right. Well, I got all the mail put away, and kids are pretty calm right now. So I'm going to move the camera back in the room. I'm going to close the doors and let the faculty invade this living room. And that will be the end of Mailbag for today. Oh, I kept the mailbag knife in my pocket. That's got to go over here. Oh, gotta put things where they belong or I'll never find them again. All right, so thanks again to everybody for tuning in for today's Mailbag. And if you are watching live, then please don't go anywhere because we're not going anywhere. But if you're watching on the archive, you can go take a look for the regular Kitten Academy live stream and see what the kittens are doing right now.